Alright everybody, we're working on a Gottlieb wipeout. System 3, again, seem to get a lot of these. There is, got everything working on this thing, but I wanted to show one goofy thing is when I turned on, I have no playfield flashers. So none of the flashers on this playfield flash, none of them. Which is a pain because there's flashers down here by the slings, and there's flashers up here, and there's some flashers over here. None of them are going. They're all plugged in, their grounds are good. But I got none of them, and I thought I'd show you this real quick. Go from there. So here's the schematics. Hopefully you guys can see this okay. But here's the playfield flashers right here on the... They're actually controlled by MOSFETs on the driver board. I've tested all the MOSFETs on the driver board. I had a bunch of blown coils and fuses, and it's kind of a mess. But these don't work. And you can see they're all kind of bunched up right here. If you go in the schematics, they all run through a resistor somewhere, right? You got to find this resistor. Well, it's on the playfield. And I'll show you where that's at. So the resistor in there says R1, and there it is. It's a resistor that just run down here on the bottom of the playfield, and it actually, cool thing about these Gottlieb System 3, it's hard to get my camera down there. You can see it says R1. The bottom of the playfield's labeled, right? They have switches labeled, and coils labeled, and fuses labeled on the screening on the bottom of the playfield. So it's kind of sweet. But down here, I measured this resistor. It's a 0.33 ohm 5 watt resistor, pretty hefty. Just providing a little resistance, probably to keep those things warm. And you can see it looks pretty toasty, and it's open. I put my meter on it here, and it's open. So I'm going to take that off and see if I can get that running. Okay, so I got that soldered in there. You go into self-test 2, lamp check. It flashes all controlled lamps and flashes. And you can see right here, it's flashing. These up here always worked, but these were not working. Now they're working good. So something as simple, no fuses blown, no nothing like that. That stupid little resistor down there, and I had to use a sand resistor. It's actually, I think it's a 0.66. It's supposed to be a 0.33, but it's all I had. It was under an ohm, and it does fine. A little more resistance. Here's one of the flashers I did I took it out of there just to test it, and there she goes. So yeah, simple little thing. And if you want to see this guy, I mean, look at that thing. Fried. So if you're missing flash lamps on your playfield on a Gottlieb, they usually bury one of these things in there, and it's hard to find, and it's labeled, but it's just kind of not obvious. So I figured this might help. Happy pinballing.